Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the action-packed movie Homefront, which stars Jason Statham, James Franco and Winona Ryder. We will cover updates, reviews and some interesting facts about the film that you might not know. So, let's get started. Homefront is an action thriller movie released in 2013. It's based on a novel by Chuck Logan and adapted into a screenplay by none other than Sylvester Stallone. Originally, Stallone intended to star in the movie himself, but he passed the baton to Jason Statham, making for an explosive lead role. The plot. The story follows Philip Broker, played by Jason Statham, a former day agent who moves to a small town with his daughter married to start a new life. Broker is trying to leave behind his violent past, but trouble seems to follow him everywhere. The peaceful town they move to is not as serene as it seems. It is plagued by drug violence led by Gator Bodine and meth kingpin played by James Franco. Things spiral out of control when Broker's daughter gets into a school fight, and the local bully's mother, played by Kate Bosworth, asks her brother Gator to scare Broker. Gator's involvement leads to a series of violent encounters that force Broker back into action to protect his daughter and his new home. The cast and characters. The cast of Homefront is quite impressive. Jason Statham as Phil Broker. Statham, known for his tough-going roles, brings his usual intensity and physicality to the character of Broker. He portrays a loving father and a fierce protector. James Franco as Gator Bodine. Franco's character is a sociopathic meth dealer who doesn't shy away from using violence to get what he wants. This role is a departure from Franco's typical roles, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Winona Ryder as Cheryl Mott. Ryder plays Gator's girlfriend, who is deeply entangled in the drug world. Her character adds complexity and drama to the story. Kate Bosworth as Cassie Bodine Klum. Bosworth plays the meth-addicted sister of Gator, whose actions set off the chain of events that drive the plot. Isabella Vidovich as Maddie Broker. Maddie is Broker's daughter, and her relationship with her father is the emotional core of the film. Vidovich delivers a strong performance as a young girl caught in a dangerous situation. Production and behind the scenes. Homefront was directed by Gary Fleder, who is known for his work on films like Kiss the Girls and Runaway Judy the Screenplay. As mentioned, was written by Sylvester Stallone. Stallone's involvement brought a certain old-school action vibe to the movie, which many fans appreciated. The film was shot in various locations in Louisiana, capturing the gritty and atmospheric setting of the small-town bayou. The cinematography by Theo Van de Sande effectively showcases the tension and danger lurking in the seemingly quiet town. Reception and reviews. When Homefront was released, it received mixed reviews from critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds a score of 42%, indicating a range of opinions. Some critics praised the movie for its action sequences and performances, especially Statham's portrayal of a protective father. However, others felt that the film did not bring anything new to the genre and criticized it for being formulaic. Roger Ebert's review highlights the believable father-daughter relationship and the movie's subtle emotional moments amidst the action. He appreciated the chemistry between Statham and Vidovich, which added depth to the story. On the other hand, some reviewers felt that the film's plot was predictable and didn't fully utilize the potential of its star-studded cast. Despite a mixed critical reception, Homefront has its share of fans who enjoy its straightforward, action-packed narrative. The movie grossed around $51.7 million worldwide, which, considering its $22 million budget, was a modest success. Interesting facts. 1. Sylvester Stallone's involvement. Stallone not only wrote a screenplay but also produced the film. His experience in the action genre influenced the movie's style and pacing. 2. Casting choices. The role of field broker was initially intended for Stallone himself. However, he chose to step back and give the lead role to Jason Statham, whom he had worked with in The Expendables. 3. James Franco's transformation. Franco's portrayal of Gato Bodine required him to dive into the mindset of a ruthless meth dealer. This role was a significant shift from his previous characters and showcased his range as an actor. 4. Real-life inspirations. The story, based on Chuck Logan's novel, draws from real-life issues of drug trafficking and small-town crime, adding a layer of authenticity to the narrative. 5. Filming locations. The movie was shot in various locations around Louisiana, including New Orleans and Slidell. The swampy, rural settings contributed to the film's intense and ominous atmosphere. 6. Winona Ryder's return. Homefront marked one of Ryder's notable returns to the big screen after a period of fewer high-profile roles. Her performance as Sherry Mott was both gritty and compelling. 7. Stunt work. Jason Statham, known for performing his own stunts, did not disappoint in Homefront. His action scenes are intense and meticulously choreographed, adding to the film's authenticity. Detailed character analysis. Field broker Jason Statham. Field broker is not just a generic action hero. He is a complex character with a rich backstory. As a former FBI agent, Broker has seen the worst of humanity, and this has left him with deep scars. His move to a quiet town is driven by a desire to provide a safe environment for his daughter, away from the chaos of his past life. Broker's relationship with his daughter Maddie is central to the story. He is a loving and protective father who wants the best for her. This relationship adds an emotional depth to the movie that is often missing in action films. Statham's portrayal of Broker shows his ability to blend toughness with tenderness, making him a relatable and sympathetic character. Gato Bodine James Franco. Gato Bodine is the primary antagonist of the film. He is a meth dealer with a ruthless streak. Unlike many one-dimensional villains, Gato is a complex character with his own motivations and desires. Franco's portrayal of Gato is chilling. He brings a sense of unpredictability to the character, making him a formidable opponent for Broker. Gato's relationship with his sister Cassie and his girlfriend Sherry adds further layers to his character. He is protective of his sister, yet his criminal activities put her in danger. His interactions with Sherry reveal a manipulative and controlling side, showing that he is willing to use anyone to achieve his goals. Sherry Mott Winona Ryder. Sherry Mott is Gato's girlfriend and a character with her own troubled past. She is deeply involved in the drug trade and is struggling with her own demons. Ryder's portrayal of Sherry is both gritty and vulnerable. She brings a sense of realism to the character, making her more than just a sidekick to Gato. Sherry's interactions with Broker and Mary add tension to the story. She is torn between her loyalty to Gato and her own survival instincts. This internal conflict makes her a fascinating character to watch. Action sequences and choreography. One of the highlights of Homefront is its action sequences. Jason Statham, known for his physical prowess, delivers some of the most intense and well-choreographed fight scenes. The movie does not rely on over-the-top special effects but focuses on realistic and brutal hand-to-hand combat. The fight scenes are not just random acts of violence but are integral to the story. Each action sequence moves the plot forward and reveals more about the characters. For example, the schoolyard fight involving Maddie is not just about the children but sets off a chain of events that brings Broker and Gato into conflict. The final showdown between Broker and Gato is particularly well executed. It is a culmination of the tension that has been building throughout the movie. The choreography of the fight is realistic and showcases Statham's martial arts skills. Thematic elements. Homefront explores several themes beyond its action-packed exterior. Redemption. The theme of redemption runs throughout the movie. Broker is seeking redemption for his past actions and wants to build a better future for his daughter. His journey is not just about physical survival, but also about finding peace with his past. Family and loyalty. Family is a central theme in the film. Broker's relationship with his daughter drives his actions. Similarly, Gatto's loyalty to his sister Cassie influences his decisions. The contrasting ways in which the characters value and protect their families add depth to the story. The cycle of violence. The movie also examines the cycle of violence and how difficult it is to escape it. Broker's past as a DEA agent is filled with violence, and despite his efforts to leave it behind, he is drawn back into it. Gatto's life is entrenched in violence, and his actions perpetuate it. Music and soundtrack. The soundtrack of Homefront complements the movie's tone perfectly. Composed by Mark Isham, the music underscores the tension and action in the film. The score is subtle yet effective, enhancing the emotional impact of key scenes without overwhelming them. The use of music in the film is strategic. During action sequences, the music intensifies, adding to the excitement and urgency. In quieter, more emotional moments, the music is subdued, allowing the performances to take center stage. Box office performance. Homefront had a modest box office performance. It grossed around $51.7 million worldwide against a budget of $22 million. While it was not a blockbuster hit, it performed well enough to be considered a financial success. The movie's performance was likely bolstered by the star power of Jason Statham and the involvement of Sylvester Stallone. Legacy and impact. Although Homefront did not receive widespread critical acclaim, it has developed a loyal fan base. The movie's straightforward approach to storytelling and action has resonated with audiences who appreciated classic action thrillers. The film also highlighted Jason Statham's ability to carry a movie as a leading man. His performance was praised for its intensity and emotional depth, proving that he is more than just an action star. Conclusion. Homefront may not have reinvented the action thriller genre, but it provided a solid and entertaining story with strong performances from its cast. The combination of Statham's action prowess, Franco's unsettling villainy, and the emotional father-daughter dynamic made for an engaging film. Whether you're a fan of Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone's writing, or just love action movies with heart, Homefront is worth a watch. It reminds us of the lengths a parent will go to protect their child and the resilience needed to confront past demons. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates and reviews. Let us know in the comments what you think of Homefront and which movie you'd like us to cover next. See you in the next video.